It's officially that time of year where we are overwhelmed with the excitement of presents, the smell of cookies and cakes, and the sound of that all too familiar Christmas playlist in the mall, in restaurants, in the streets. It's fucking everywhere. Amongst all the classics and flops, there's one song in particular that stands above all. I'm of course talking about All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey. God damn, these are unprecedented times, people. She's putting up wilt numbers in this modern era. Hey, you know how you start hating a song so much when it becomes overplayed? Well, the incredible thing with this song is that it's become so overplayed, even pushing the boundaries of what it means to overplay a song, that it's kind of grown on me again. Sort of like the sound of birds chirping or traffic if you're a city boy. You become so familiar with it that it gives you this warm feeling every time you hear it. You kind of want to die inside, but you're happy at the same time, if that makes any sense. Almost 30 years after its release, the song is still becoming more and more popular every year. Shit, it's only recently hit #1 on billboards for the first time ever. This is like a modern day phenomenon. Why is nobody talking about this? As of this video, the track is in the top 10 of the most popular songs ever and rapidly rising behind its competition, like the #1 hit of all time, White Christmas. Yeah, okay. But I bet if it was called Black Christmas, it wouldn't crack the top 10. Hey, I think I know which song Kanye's listening to this Christmas.
I see good things about him.
But these stats are for sure inflated, 100%. With all due respect to Bing Crosby, but you know, 50 million in the 40s, that's light. I mean, Taylor Swift, she's doing at least 70 mil in the Jim Crow era, no questions asked. Then you also have Elton John, who sold 33 million, but you know, he's British, so that doesn't really count. What I'm trying to say is, in reality, All I Want for Christmas is the most popular song of all time. Yeah. So how did Mrs. Carey indoctrinate herself into the mind of every poor soul waiting for Christmas? Now, yes, I know exactly what you're thinking. Satanic rituals, yes. But we already know that literally every celebrity does those, so, you know, that can't be the deciding factor. Could it possibly be that she did more satanic rituals than everybody else? Perhaps. While we crack this mystery, we're also gonna take a look at other Christmas bangers and rank them from nice to sad and pathetic. Spoiler alert, the last one will shock you.
Been an awful good girl, Santa baby.
This is a weird one. It's like a seductive, flirtatious Christmas song. I always thought this song was just doing too much, you know? Why can't you just talk about snow and presents like everybody else? What do you mean you want Santa in your chimney? Definitely taking the Christmas spirit too far with this one, D tier.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Last Christmas. Now this one is a fucking classic. I don't care what anybody has to say. On all levels, from a production standpoint, how memorable it is. It's fire on all cylinders. Easy S tier. Releasing Christmas albums is kind of like playing the lottery. You know, most of the time, you're not gaining much. But if you manage to hit the mark even once, you stand to gain everything. As getting even one song in the holiday playlist rotation can cement you in history and shopping malls forever. And I'm not even gonna talk about the royalties. Whereas other songs lose value with each replay, Christmas songs gain value the more they get played. The more we hear it, the more our brains will associate it with the holiday or time frame it represents, which is most important in this case. This anomaly includes birthday songs as well as Christmas songs. Now these two are similar in principle, but they're not the same. You know, the birthday money glitch, that's a whole different strat. Take In the Club by 50 Cent, for example. Like, the reason that song became a hit worldwide, besides just being a good ass song, is the opening refrain, "It's your birthday." That opened the door for it to be played at every post 9/11 birthday party. I do think it's harder to make a timeless birthday song though, as there isn't really a specific vibe you're gonna be going for, and I don't think you're gonna do it by just repeating the word birthday a bunch of times. The difference is, birthday songs can be made for any period, since every day is someone's birthday. I guess it would have to include include like a general celebratory feeling, but you know, pretty much any upbeat song can scratch that itch. In conclusion, you're better off going the Christmas route as it's less luck-based.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Isn't this like the theme song for Home Alone or some shit? I don't know, but you know, it's very Christmassy. I'll give it a cool C tier.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Okay, now this is a divisive one. I've heard a lot of people say they fucking despise this song. But in my opinion, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It is a weird offbeat song, and you know, the instrumental is kind of left field, but it definitely has this charm about it. It's hard to put a finger on it, but the hook certainly is jarring. I understand why someone would hate it. While a lot of these other songs kind of blend into one another, this one kind of stands out from the rest. B tier. So what makes a good Christmas song? I know you're so anxious to know because this is how you're gonna get rich and escape the Matrix after all. So the first thing you wanna do is get an appropriate instrumental going. Preferably get you an up-and-coming 16-year-old producer from Atlanta. And then all that's left is satisfying the 5 criterias. Criterias? In total, there are 5 boxes you have to check if you want to make a timeless Christmas song and get all the bitches while escaping the Matrix, while at the same time partying on Andrew Tate's super yacht. This is the way. It is criteria, I knew it. Number 1, switch it up. Your song shouldn't be exclusively about Christmas. You should lace it with bars about love or other generic things. Something everybody can relate to, you know? Everybody's been in love at least once, whether they like to admit it or not. Actually, fuck them, let them pretend. Who cares? As long as you get your royalties, we're good. Number 2, keep it clean. That means no swear words, no trap beats, and no slang. You want everybody to get down with your timeless classic. How do you think White Christmas became the most popular Christmas song of all time? White people. Think about it. Number 3, make it stick. The most important part of a song is the hook, so a strong hook is pretty much all we need. Fill out the verses with farm sounds for all I care, as long as the refrain goes. You probably want to go for like a 6-to-3 hook to verse ratio, ballpark estimate. Number 4, and most importantly, make it Christmassy. That means lyrics about snow, food, decorating trees, pretty much anything you can remotely associate to Christmas. But, and this is the catch, you also need the production to match the lyrics. So tell your Atlanta prodigy to tack on a whole lot of sleigh bells, sparkling sounds. Fuck it, tell them to put even more bells, why not, and pack it all into an upbeat tempo that makes Christmas seem like more than just a disappointment involving socks and a knitted sweater.
Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad.
Oh, now this one. This is a classic right here. International Christmas banger, it gets extra points right off the bat just for that fact. This is for sure one of my favorites. Feliz Navidad is much more memorable than Merry Christmas. So it just sticks with you just for that fact alone. I would have to put this one in the A tier.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Another classic one. Damn. Yeah, this one just reeks of Christmas. But besides that, I'm not sure if I would really place it that high. I mean, I don't know what he meant by gay happy meetings, but you know, I'm happy for him. Listen, progressive Christmas banger, that definitely gives you extra points, but still, I would have to put it in C tier. Ever since Mariah put the music industry on game, you've had numerous popular artists trying to capitalize by making their own Christmas songs. Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, just to name a few. But these songs aren't nearly as successful as previous efforts were. Could it just be that modern Christmas songs aren't as good? I don't think that's the case. The truth is, Christmas songs are just like wine. They have to age to be appreciated. The thing about Mariah's song is that it's just hit that sweet spot of age where it can reach classic status and not sound outdated at the same time, while also just plain and simple being a good ass song. Very Christmassy, very Christmassy. This is easily an A tier. Are you shocked yet? No? Okay, because that was the last one. The songs are just like the holiday. They're rooted in nostalgia and tradition, which brings me to the 5th criteria. In order to make this glitch work, you will need around 25 years of time, but no worries, you can make it work this week if you follow my personal course where I give you 37 easy steps to success.